Dear President-elect Trump, my name is Yusuf Ahmed, and I would like to talk to you about the rising problem of Islamophobia. Due to your presidency, many people have started to do hate crimes against Muslims. Within 2 weeks of you being elected President of the United States of America, CARE, the Council of American Islamic Relations, has filed 13 complaints of hate crimes against Muslims in the United States. One of these hate crimes was regarding a fifth grade boy who was said on November 11th he was going to bring a gun to school to kill a third grade Muslim. On November 14th, he did bring an air rifle to school, which was confiscated by a school bus driver who saw it in the boy's pocket. This gun was not lethal, but it showed that many students are being influenced by what they see on social media and on the news. Another two of these attacks were on people who were not Muslim but looked Muslim. One of these people was a man who was punched in the face 6 times because he looked Muslim. The man who punched him called him a sand N, a effin Muslim, and a towel head. The other attack was on a woman who was wearing a headscarf because it was a really hot sunny day. A man broke into her car, stole her purse, and left a note saying, "Hijab wearing B, this is our nation now, get the F out." Although the two people that were harassed were not Muslim, apparently they looked Muslim. This is a large problem in our society. People are judging other people by what they look like. And Yusuf Erkat shows this in a great way.
Society's paintbrush has eloquently painted a portrait of what a terrorist is in all of our minds. They've given it a religion, a color, a bunch of characteristics, and many of the times even a language.
In 2014, the FBI tallied up all the religious hate crimes that happened in the United States. They counted over 4,000 hate crimes. And over 750 of those hate crimes were against Muslims and Islam. That is a very large percentage, and it was the second highest religion to have hate crimes. First was Judaism. The FBI also tallied up all of the racial hate crimes in 2014. They counted over 11,000 racial hate crimes, and of those, over 7,000 were against Black or African American citizens of the United States. This is a very large percentage, and almost less than 1% were against white people. One thing that is also extremely important is the power of perspective. Perspective is very useful because it allows you to see the other person's point of view. If the United States goes into Iran and bombs their major city, which has lots of terrorists in it, they would think of it as an act of terrorism among them, but we would think of it as be protecting ourselves. And this is very important because depending on what the other person thinks is happening, they can retaliate upon the United States. And Yusuf Erkat also shows a very good demonstration.
An Iraqi boy is at his home, in his country, eating breakfast. Next thing you know, a bunch of troops storm into his house, fire shots into the air, and then arrest his father for suspicion of terrorist activity. In the 12-year-old Iraqi boy's mind, who are the terrorists? The Nazis to the Jews, the slave owners to the African slaves, the soldiers to the refugees. Are the oppressed not feeling like they are being terrorized by the oppressors?
The thing about Islam is that a Muslim is required to pray 5 times a day to be able to communicate one-on-one with God. And this is a very important time, which takes about 5 minutes each time. And you can do it anywhere, but it has to be done at specific times of the day. When a Muslim is praying, he's supposed to not pay attention to the outside or his surroundings and only focus on his prayer. And when people disrespect other Muslims' prayers, it is very rude and disrespectful. Two YouTubers by the name of Mo and ET went out and wanted to see how people in New York would react to a Muslim praying in public. They showed 5 different reactions, and these are the 2 that stood out the most.
doing that here. Ma'am, excuse me. Ma'am, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing this shit here. You need to take that somewhere else.
It's okay, relax. It's okay. All right.
Are you gonna go?
Are you serious?
Yeah, you need to go. You can't be doing that shit here.
No.
Yeah. No, it's not okay to be doing that, alright? Okay. No, hey, it's not your business, okay? It's none of your business. She needs to go to a time.
As you can see, these people were very disrespectful by pretending to harass this woman and fully pulling the woman out of her prayer. Although the second man did fully pull the woman out of her prayer, the good thing is that many people came to help her fight off the man that was disrespecting her. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a new impression of Islam and not as a harmful religion, and have a great rest of your day.